Hi guys, this is Ryan from Interstate 74. Today I'm going to be doing an unboxing of the HP Stream 7. As you might know, it's a 7-inch tablet running a full version of Windows 8.1. It's got 1 gig of RAM, and it's also running a quad-core Intel Atom processor. Each core is about 1.8 gigahertz according to the spec sheet. It comes with 32 gigabytes of storage, as well as a micro SD card slot with it. There's not a micro SD card included, but there's a slot that supports up to 128 gig. I'm hearing. There's a front-facing camera that's zero point 0.3 megapixels and a rear-facing camera that's 2 megapixels. And the screen resolution is 1280 by 800, so nothing spectacular. Right over 720p. It does have Bluetooth. Has Wi-Fi 802.11bgn, no GPS, no NFC, nothing like that, no HDMI. Uses micro USB, and obviously with it being a full version of Windows, you get a lot of customizability there. So you could, a lot of people use on-the-go adapters to plug in full USB accessories, and you can also plug in HDMI that way. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and open the box. All I'm packing is a utility knife, so I'm hoping that will get the job done for this. Also, every version of this, it's kind of Windows policy now for devices smaller than some, I don't remember. There's a screen size. All devices smaller than that screen size come with Office for free. So included in this is a full year of Office 365 Personal. Personal only lets you have one device as well as one tablet. And I'm trying to figure out, does this fall into the category of a tablet, or does it fall into the category of a device, since it's a full Windows 8.1 system. So go ahead and get this off. There it is right there. We'll go ahead and keep looking at what else is in the box, and we'll get right back to the stream in just a second. So you got, the typical warranty manual. Looks like a quick get started guide, a quick start guide, and some keyboard shortcuts. I'm wondering how well those will work with a touchscreen, but there they are. Those are pretty helpful. Yep, looks like that's about it. There's a charging brick. It's kind of heavy, surprisingly. There, that looks like it's just the micro USB cable. I wouldn't be surprised if this cable, or if this, brick and cable support 2.1 amps or a faster charging speed, considering that this is a tablet. But they're, pretty standard. And that is absolutely everything. So there's really not that much to it, but I'll go ahead and get the device booted up. Again, this is just an unboxing. But you'll see on the outside, this is a pretty typical setup here. You got one power button, and as well as a volume rocker. On this side is what appears to be an SD slot. And there's cameras, and right off the bat I can tell this is really susceptible to thumbprints, but they kind of just wipe away. I don't know, but this glossy coating definitely shows prints pretty bad. Looks like the device is getting started. I've heard good comments about the boot speed of this. Hasn't really impressed me this time, but then again, obviously this is the first time I'm setting up. So, yeah, it's starting up here. This is a capacitive home button right there, and it looks like it's ready to start being set up. On the top, this is kind of strange, I guess, as far as tablets typically go. The charging micro USB is on the top, right next to the 3.5mm headphone jack, and that really is all that there is to it on the peripheral side here. So 32 gig. I'll probably leave in the description how much free space you actually get, but because obviously with the Windows operating system has to take out a fair amount of space. Um, but obviously with the micro SD support, that shouldn't be a huge issue. I'm hoping that there's pretty seamless integration. The files can be detected on the SD card without much, like Windows cannot find this and that type of thing. And I'm also hoping you don't see some of the slowdown that you tend to see with Windows PCs over time. So I think that about wraps it up. I'll leave it here. I may come back and do a review of the device and tell you exactly what I think. But that's what the device looks like. And hopefully you've got to see the contents of the device, or of the box, and see if you think it's worth buying. I found this on sale on the Microsoft Store. They had a sale. It was like $80, and I was able to get an additional like student discount or something. I ended up walking away with it for like $70 or $75 after tax. So it's quite the deal. I mean, as far as a 7-inch tablet's concerned, I mean, that can kind of put the Nexus 7 to shame. Obviously, they're two different categories, that this is a real version of Windows, and I'd say that the specs probably aren't in the same realm, particularly considering that this screen is only like just better than 720p. But I think that wraps it up. So I'll see you next time. This is Ryan from Interstate 74.